Right, number one thing is don't live in denial. The barrier has been broken. Social media is for real. And that is part of search optimization strategy. We had 10-06 come out back in October. And the horse is out of the corral. And I'm sorry, that was, I believe, in June that release came out from FINRA. And more advisors are using social media. It's interesting because I was doing a talk a few weeks ago in Washington, D.C., and I had an executive from a broker-dealer who said, oh, what do I need to be on social media for Facebook? What are you, crazy? You know, it doesn't make any sense. And I said to him, you know, you'd be surprised at who's using this stuff. And he said, you're going to tell me that, you know, people with money, older people, are on Facebook? And this was in a crowded room, and I was really embarrassed. And I went back to my room, and I said, boy, I got to get prepared for my talk tomorrow, because this was a preliminary talk that we were doing with a few participants the day before my keynote to this group. And it was really something. But I went back and I did some research, and you could see I searched Facebook users 50 and older. That was the search I created. And it brought me to this site that you're seeing over here. And what was really funny was at the bottom of the, and you could see that ad at the bottom for this firm is Junios, and that was the firm who told me that nobody's looking at this social media stuff. And there was, and I just searched, you know, like I said, I just searched Facebook users 50 and older, and it brought up his firm, ironically, because he apparently, he told me later, bought the search term in Google AdSense. He bought Google AdWords. He bought the search term for over 50, and that's how I came upon his firm, his very firm. It was really ironic. And what was really interesting also was I found the research that I was talking about at that study, and I'll just show you that real quick. And basically, this was, you know, the Pew Research Center has that Internet and American Life project, and one of the studies that they released this past August was entitled Older Adults and Social Media. And what the Pew people say is that 40% of Internet users 50 to 64 are on social networking sites. And, you know, it's the fastest growing group are these individuals. That's doubled since April '09. So it's just, you know, this is the group that's growing fastest in terms of social media, and all this is connected to search, and you'll see how in the coming moments. And I just thought this quote out of that Pew study was especially significant. Social networking users are much more likely to reconnect with people from their past, and these renewed connections can provide a powerful support network when people near retirement. So that's what Pew says. This is just a slide with some statistics showing you what you already know. The growth of social media this is just nuts what's going on. How, you know, Facebook has 500 million users. I mean, that's, you know, quite a bit more people than we have in the United States.